I'm gonna go off script for the last one here. I know this looks weird, and I don't give a fuck if you find it disconcerting. Um, there are a lot of people that look like me and don't have as awesome a life as me, and like they might find some meaning in what I'm putting up here, even if it makes no sense to you. Maybe some of these men who explode with rage and anger need a way to like let it out slowly, kind of like some steam just hissing out instead of that just building and building. I don't know how much through physics and chemistry you got, but when a gas expands, it either breaks its compartment or it just puddles together. And giving these guys some space away from certain stimuli might be a good idea. Some people like me can handle it, or so I think. Look, this is going to be longer than 88 seconds, by the way, but that was my choice of amounts. You'll see why if you watch the whole thing, but it does feel like forever reflected sideways, and we're going to be stuck here forever if we don't start talking to each other. And I don't give a shit about you. I don't care what you think. This is my way. This is how I'm choosing it. It's an ultimate why of broadcasting my masculine manliness and whatever the fuck I think about the world. And you can judge it and whatever, but fuck you. I don't listen to you. This is my broadcast. The whole point is I do this shit, and now you know me. I don't need to talk to you. What do you fucking think? Like, I am just as antisocial as any of these fucking kids that shoots up school. I just don't want to own a gun because I'll fucking kill myself with it by accident. Like, I swear to God, if I owned a gun, I would totally blow my fucking own balls up by accident. I'm that fucking clumsy. And what it comes down to is that, like, I'm just saying we need a way to get some shit out because some of us don't have a fucking, like, personal monologue of, like, who they are. And, like, we need to start seeing that because we're judging people on a very, very high scale. And some of them aren't really able to think of anything besides, what reflects the most light. Ooh, it's shiny. That's all it is, guys. It's rays of light. I know I'm abusing my reflective coating. Look how gorgeous I am. Look at those arms. Oh my God. By the way, I don't work out. Yeah, no, I haven't been in the gym in almost 4 years, and this is what I got. Like, you got a little bit of the back, not too much. Too much focus. I'm too jacked in the back. Look, you guys don't get it. Like, I understand time in ways that you didn't. When I was 11, 12, I learned how to get that right burn, and I stopped. I don't want too big. This is, like, not much of this is, some of this is muscle belly, and some of it's just fucking capillaries, man. Like, you don't need to work hard to keep the capillaries, they're just connective tissue. The muscles used to use, but, like, guys, I have been blinding myself for a very long time with light. I've loved video games. I am very well aware of my weirdness, and, like, I know what light does to a person. Maybe not well, but better than you, and we are all in modern society submersed in a swamp of highly visible, shining, sparkling light. We don't realize that those blue, green, and purple, blue, green, and red things that make up your pixel, you see all of that. Every single one of those hits your fucking eyeball. That's how good they are. The cones and rods are not meant to handle that kind of shit. Okay? We had a little while with starlights learning how to follow patterns, then firelights learning how to keep warm, and then incandescent lights learning how to work hard, and now light emitting diodes just keep us alive, waking. We are more awake than most generations ever. People used to fucking take an entire fucking season to sleep and do nothing and survive the fucking winter. We all need that. My life is that, so, like, I can't complain. But, like, you guys need a break. Your decisions are showing that, like, on a societal level, you're all stressed the fuck out. And, like, my entire life is not stress. I lived with a fucking sex worker who kept me as a pet to take care of other animals for, like, 2 years. And, like, I didn't have to do anything. I just had to look pretty and take care of the animals and smoke weed with her occasionally. And that was my life. And, like, I left that because I wanted to save the world. And, like, she did too, but, like, she kind of fell short on her side. I wasn't putting up with that shit anymore. She's a wonderful person. She had us go out to the fucking, feed the homeless. She would cook vegan burgers for the homeless. I hope there's nothing wrong with those Beyond Burgers. Like, they ate them. And they were delicious, but, like, that was her thing. She wanted to cook vegan food and give it to homeless people. Like, wonderful, incredible woman. I love her. Needless to say, What's done is done, but I have only good memories, and I wish her all the best. This is my way of saving the world, and I am not waiting a fucking second longer to do it. Fuck you people. Fuck every single one of you if you're not standing up and thinking about this yourselves. You know, fuck you 4 ways from Friday. I don't give a fuck. Want to call me crazy? Call me. I don't give a shit. Suck my fucking cock. Leave me alone. Okay? I see a problem, and I am offering a solution. What the fuck have you done lately? This is not my first go at this. Like, I saw this. I didn't know how to communicate it, but I saw this shit going way back. I threw a Molotov cocktail in ASCII art, hoping that, like, somebody was listening. Nope. Are you okay? No. The world isn't okay. I'm fine. But, like, I knew I was going to go through a wacky time. I was like, all right, I'm going. And I did live in fucking La La Land. I lived in a very, very strange place. But, like, I was ready for that. I had a really good time. But, like, now that I'm back on planet Earth, like, y'all are fucking miserable, man. Like, whatever's going on up there, like, you're starting to steal the thunder from down here. Like, we're Florida. Like, anything goes in Florida. DC, do not do what you think. I don't know what the fuck you think is going on right there, but, like, we were built on drugs. What are you guys doing now? Drug deals in fucking Ukraine? Must have been some really great fucking white snow up there. I know this is, like, a little much more me than you used to, and I am the same fucking person I was back then with some really awesome adjustments. I am letting my freak flag, yes, I am letting my freak flag fucking fly with all my hairy, gorgeous, fucking light skin, dark fur goodness of the fucking, like, Adonis of a body that I both was gifted and built even better. Hold on. I bring to you a gorgeous white man holding black pussy and making love to his black pussy. I love my black pussy, and my black pussy loves me. This is the closest I'm gonna get to a boy or baby for a long time, and I just gotta deal with it. He fucking hates me right now because I've been, writing and recording a lot, but, Brewski, you put up with me. I love you too, and I make sure you get wet food at least once a week. Okay. Yeah, so this is my outro. I'm just fucking rambling now. It's not going to be a full live stream. I decided not to do it. Fuck. If I made this a full live, that would be one hell of a fucking ending. I'm not sure if I got it in me. It's 5 a.m. and I really should have been asleep like 3 hours ago. Yeah, you don't have to, but, like, I try to do my, like, most vulnerable things at 4:04 a.m. because that's when I'm not found. But I did find not. Absolutely found not. I don't know what not is, but I found it. It's 4:04. Why the fuck am I awake? I don't know, but I am not found. I found not. But yeah, look, I'm really not that wired. But I've definitely burned the candle to both ends. Knowing that this was the ultimate goal to, like, I don't know. I'm trying to bamboozle the entire fucking digital cyberspace, internets, Zuckerberg's network. Apparently, he owns everything, and he's the super intelligence. Yeah, I'm gonna like force him to be president against his will, and just make that a punishment for him. Like, forcing that guy to speak publicly once a day, like, that's appropriate. See, some of you don't look at, like, big government in, like, interesting ways. I lived in a fucking, like, police state. My chick had my phone, we shared passwords. She knew all my passwords. She could go into any of my work all the time. You have a couple of situations pop up, but once they're there, it's like, okay, now I can trust you. Well, she never trusted me, but, like, still, like, I never had a problem after we got to the first couple of fuck-ups. Which was mostly her. She blamed me for going to cheat on her with her friend because she found a receipt from Uber in my email to her friend's house. And she's got the fucking, she's drinking. How dare you? She doesn't drink. Her brother and father are alcoholics. She had a fucking glass of wine half finished. What did you do? Sweetheart, have you checked your text messages? What do you mean? That same day of that receipt. Look, it's in your fucking phone. You asked me to fucking send you there. from Publix. I love her to death. Bless her heart. Someday she's gonna make a guy real happy. Just like all my exes. My exes do really well. Like, she's joining a wonderful group right now. Every woman that I've dated, like, seriously, fucking incredible. Like, top of their class, everything. I'm just saying, I may or may not have had a hand in teaching you how to learn and love so well. You all taught me. 100%. I'm gonna do another one of these. I discuss fours, whores, because you all were whores to me when I needed you to be. But generally, there was an honest, like, discussion. Some more than others, admittedly. I haven't been on Facebook for a very long time, so I haven't been able to see anybody that I quote unquote knew. I just want, like, you four know who you are. Like, I'm hoping each one of you's happy, and I may or may not check your fucking profile, but there's no sad bone in my body if each one of you's living it up. I know it looks like I have it bad right now, but, like, this is the happiest I've ever been. Ever. Like, I am doing the thing where I try to save the world and be a kid again, because that's all I fucking am. Why not make it the cool thing to do? I'm certainly attractive enough, and I haven't abused this thing nearly as much as you think. Yeah, 4 girls, 4, like, great loves, and that's it. Like, I could have fucking played around way more often. Nope, I did not do that. I settled in on saving the fucking world, which happened to be running in circles and doing nothing. Okay, some things, but, like, generally not as bad as you would think. Now that I'm here, like, it's not the end of it, but it's certainly going to be a change in how I go about things. I'm glad you stayed. I don't know why you're still fucking watching this, but thank you. I'm going to have a couple crazy things, not just the live streams, the 1 hours, the ultimate whys where I, like, kind of go into, like, detail, depending on how lit I am, or if I prepared something. Like, the whole point is, again, I fucking had my face smashed in multiple times just so I knew it would be a little bit more, unique. I already happen to have the proper secondary sex characteristics, and again, I'm cutting my head off because I don't want you to see my hair. Why? Because, well, a lot of you men would be jealous. Yeah, I don't want you to see my hair because I'm supposed to be bald. I have the genetics to be bald. But whatever the fuck is going on in my father's Y chromosome just beat the fuck out of my mother's. Like, no, I have not had any surgeries, nothing. I am telling you, my mother's brother was bald. Her other brother that's dead is bald. Her father was bald. The widow's peak grew like a millimeter a year. Fuck it, I'll take it, baby. Yeah! I'm one of the lucky ones. Oh yeah, I got my hair. And I got all this other hair too. Oh, sucker makes me so jealous. I am trying to Zuckerberg the world by running a campaign for Schmuckerberg 2024. Fix our shit. You broke it, you bought it. Do it now, or we're gonna force you to do it. Is there anything better to run than our society? Like, I say we just force him to do it against his will. Like, it would be the most perfect punishment to give the kid. Okay, we can make Donald Trump head of Facebook too. Why not? Like, have at it, guys. Like, this is pie in the sky shit. Whatever the fuck you want to talk about, that ain't even wacky and crazy. I know. Did you see the Dookie bomb yet? I don't know if I uploaded it as this. Like, I'm still taking pictures, but, like, I'm gonna start uploading it. Oh boy, it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be dirty. And I'm trying to be that guy. Like, which one? I don't know. All of them at the same fucking time. Apparently, I look at, like, apparently people who look like me are doing worse and worse things, and, like, I'll be the good one, or I'll, like, be the bad one who's trying to be bad but actually does good. Like, I'll be a double agent. I don't care. I'm gonna teach women how to beat men, but not physically, like, in everything. If you legalize prostitution, it will be the greatest transfer of wealth from men to women in the history of the world. Okay? Remember that one I did about how fucking dense my bones are? You want to beat that. You're going to have to suck some dick. I'm just saying, girls, you would put up with a lot less bullshit per hour if you knew that you had a sweet sugar daddy paying you 10 grand an hour. Some of you are worth way more. My girl was $500 at current market rates. If we inflate that shit, girls, we'll run the fucking show. It's part of what I'm trying to, fix feminism with a man's point of view. And yeah, if you just fucking inflated each of your titties, your representatives, just slutted them up, we wouldn't understand what we vote for them. Yeah, I can't handle whatever fucking whiny shit comes out your mouth. I can't understand it. It's just men I can understand. When women speak, it's just okay, I don't got it. Look, that's the men you're dealing with. I'm going to speak to you in a cognitive way. I'm going to be disrespectful. I'm going to be irreverent, but I'm trying to create camaraderie. If I'm the fool you got to laugh at with your friends, I don't care. I figured out what Dark Data was a long time ago. Hint, hint, it's yentas. Yes, every single time you mention somebody in a communication they are not privy to, their name exists where they are not. You guys don't understand the significance of that yet. That I'm trying to generate that again with this. That's not why I want to do it, but I know it's going to happen now. The first time I was trying to generate Dark Data, I was like, oh, how's that going to work? I was playing a different timeline than you. I have been playing a game way close to the chest for way longer than you've ever understood. I died when I was 10. And then I think I died again later. But I definitely went into a car accident, and I definitely got close to suicide. I'm telling you, I'm so nutty, it wasn't rope. It was Ethernet cable that I cut myself, did the connectors, tested it, made sure it worked, and it was Cat 6, not Cat 5. Cat 6 has the ratio for gigabit. And I'm so fucked up, I had a backup noose. Always make two. I've always. That's where I was over 3 years ago. Almost. 2017, 10-3. Policemen know what that means. I came back the next day, and Wellbutrin changed me. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's the antidepressant that doesn't work on serotonin. An atypical one, despite way more prescribed now. Our doctors had no fucking clue what they were doing with serotonin, by the way. They fucked up a lot of people with that, because that has nothing to do with fucking depression at all. You can legitimately treat yourself of mild depression just by depriving yourself of sleep. I know, I've done it for a very long time. I didn't realize I was doing it, but that's a different problem. Sleep deprivation raises cyclic AMP extremely high. Wellbutrin, again, way different than most serotonin reuptake inhibitors. This works on dopamine. And on October 3rd, I disconnected. October 4th, I came back, I got prescribed Wellbutrin. By December, I went to the hospital twice for orgasms that wouldn't stop. Twice. And the first time it happened, I was like, oh god, oh what the fuck. An hour later, I'm like, alright, this is pretty awesome. At 3 hours, I just wanted to pee. Lucky call to a friend who happened to be a doctor. Cold shower, solved everything. But it only dimmed it down. I was able to pee, but then as soon as I came out of the shower, I came right back. At 9 hours, it was 12 a.m. I might need to go to the hospital. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. At 1 a.m., I took the most exhilarating fucking Uber ride I've ever taken. And by the time I got there, I still have the fucking bracelet. My balls are being blown in the middle of an ER as I'm watching old people shuffle past some woman, feed her kid a bottle. It fucked with my mind. That shit, again, I am not depressed, so I cannot hate on the goddamn fucking medicine. It worked. But I'm not me anymore. I'd say I'm a bit improved in some ways. I'd say I'm a bit more emotive and a bit more free with how I, express myself. And I'd say I give a fuck less about everything else, because what the fuck is that? Like, I hate being on camera in ways that most of you know, like, I just hate being on camera completely. I'm doing this. I'm standing here. Fucking still here. Goddamn, fuck you all. Because I really honestly do think this is the way to save the world. And if we all just work towards the common goal of a high score of uploading as much of our data as possible, I'm gonna send pictures of my shit to Zuckerberg. Because guess what? If their algorithms can see the front of your fucking face from the back of your fucking head, then pictures of those shit, combined with my EMR records, could probably save a lot of people from colon cancer or polyps or whatever the fuck happens. And if I've lived in South Florida a long time, the old people tell you, take care of your fucking tubes. Regularity is a blessing. So I'm gonna give Zuckerberg my shit. And it's actually really good data. Like, no joke, I'm gonna make him pay me way more, but like, I'm telling you, like, your poop is where all of your, bacteria go. Your microbiome in your body, that's gonna be, probiotics. A large proportion, not half, it can be half, but like a large proportion of your dookie dry weight, dead bacteria or other single-celled organisms that didn't make it in your body. Again, I discuss a lot of things on very, very high levels of what is going on biologically and sociologically and politically, because they're all kind of connected. In many ways, I think what I'm doing is trying to call attention to the singularity as it's happening, because this shit's been going on for a long time, guys. A lot of you don't really get that, like, our history is going faster and faster every day, and it's so recorded that, like, you could never unrecord. Like, we have flawless recordings of our history in ways that we've never had to deal with. Evil men used to be able to rewrite history like that. They're gonna try, it's not gonna work, but like, and here I am, dropping all of myself into history. Fuck you, like, whatever, I'm the asshole, figured it out. I don't want any awards, I just want you all to be happy and take a break. Like, to me, this is partially for fun, partially a joke, and partially because, well, what better way than, like, maturing from the Puritans that founded us to, like, a fucking shameless society that solved all of its problems with cocaine and hookers. Like, that's a totally me thing to do. Why? Well, first of all, you have the war on drugs, because we're already fucking bamboozled by light. We don't even understand the concept of addiction right now. Like, we have a problem with red, green, and blue light. Leave the substances out of it. I do think people who smoke weed should need a license to smoke weed, and the examination lasts 6 months. You need to be required to get off of it and see yourself off of it. I think continuing education credits to be fucking abstinent for a month or two at a time, to remember what the real world feels like, and stop bitching about your pain. There's enough fucking painkillers. I'm telling you, I think painkillers are a zero-sum. I think pain is zero-sum, and every time you allow somebody to escape it, somebody else feels it. We are pissing painkillers into our fucking water. It's destroying the ecosystem. These are man-made drugs. Medications created in the name of helping people, and it's killing us as much as it's killing the environment. And of course, it has a Jewish last name, so they'll make it the super bad. Like, of course they're gonna blame us. Fine, fuck it, whatever. I think we need to just say, screw it, guys, get ahead of it, and just stop being so goddamn sensitive. Like, fuck you. No, there's no Zog machine, but yes, we're gonna fucking fix all your shit for you. Like, could we just have that attitude of, like, yes, we're the oldest, blame us, fuck you? Like, I did that my whole life. I don't want to, but I will be the fucking dude to, like, just go ham on this shit and just, like, ultra male fucking people over, like, just laying down, like, my yeah. But, like, I would really rather somebody else do it, because I hate people and I don't want to deal with the human condition at all. I like hiding in my little 2-bedroom condo, homeostatic cell with air conditioning. Yeah, I'll squat here for as long as I can. Like, This is incredible. I've never had this much freedom to myself. Like I've never been able to like do this. Okay, maybe I have, but not the last 2 years. She watched me like a hawk. Whenever I fucking did anything weird, like until she let me just smoke weed, like I could walk around. Like when I'm smoking, when I'm high as hell, I just walk around talking. I literally just give up the fucking controls and something else takes over me. I was like, I think they called that position. No, I'm just on autopilot. No, it's just me. No, I can like let my fucking mind go and like. I'm really interesting to be high with. I'm just saying, like, a very attractive working girl kept me. I'm okay looking. I'm not that good. My dick's certainly not that good. But, like, she kept me around. Clearly, I'm interesting when I'm high because that must have been what it was. Because, like, my job was smoking weed with her and, like, keeping her company. And doing the dishes and folding the laundry. And, you know, all the little things she didn't want to do. She was a diva. And, like, blonde with big tits and long legs. What are you gonna fucking do? Leave me alone, all right? I'm a really simple person. Like, when you find the truth, and be like, really? Like, it's whatever. Dude, I've seen some way crazier shit. Like, I've had people just smell my armpits randomly. Okay, I mean, I know I smell great, but like, could you? This is fucking Florida, okay? Yeah, I'll fucking do it. God damn it. That's how people do. You smell that? It smells like man. Again, I'm just throwing my fucking freak flag, poop in the fucking face, anything. Whatever. I know at least one of my exes is going to look at this and be like, God damn, that fucking chest. But yeah, no, but still that awesome. You know, the valedictorian of my school once asked my significant other how my chest felt. I was so sexually assaulted and disrespected and harassed with that I found out ruined my... I was changed by you, sir, and your locker room talk of my cans. And for the record, they're spectacular. No working out either. I haven't done a goddamn thing. Like this is just me naturally. Like I'm still slouching and shit. By the way, I love those cracks. That's right. Here, that's me. Fuck you. Ah, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm seeding data. If you could see the world the way I see it, this would all make a lot more sense to you. I'm gonna reference Matrix just because, again, it makes sense. They're gonna make another one. It's gonna become you'll be able to find it. Okay, the Matrix movies were a life-changing moment in our society, and like, funny enough, they still look pretty good, all things considered. And I think we really need to like think that maybe we live in the machine city. Like, some of us are still living in the slums, and the rest of us live in the machine city. Like, do you have air conditioning? Because that's more than a bed and more than a roof. And that's more than most of the world has. If you have a bed and a roof and air conditioning, you are way ahead. And we just feel like shit every day. We are so grossly mismanaged that we can't even begin to look at the problem, so I'm just going to fix it all at the same time. Because I'm that fucking arrogant that I can do it, and fuck you for thinking otherwise. You see, I'm just going to do things, different things, weird things. I'm going to try and think sideways, because everybody's just thinking up and down, left and right, 0, 1. If every single machine you have runs on binary, trinary wouldn't improve any of the performance, but it would reduce the power consumption significantly. 3 is closer to Euler's constant. Let the mathematicians explain that to you and how that works. Or the finance people, they certainly understand it. If we replace them all at the same time, our consumption of electricity and all energy would go way down. But none of our power bills would shrink. Why? Because we would never replace everything at the same time. We certainly couldn't organize that. Remember how organized we were at Y2K? I know you guys think this is weird, but on the winter solstice, 2012, I, just like all of you, was like, yeah, end of the world didn't happen. Who would have fucking thought? But in the almost 8 years since, like, remember, you know, the number 8 is very important to us. Most of your world is stored in 8. 8 bits, 8 ones and zeros. Your entire, every gigabit, every kilobyte, every megabit, every terabit, pardon me, they're bytes. And half a byte is a nibble. This is your entire fucking world, right here. Okay, funny enough, it's like DNA this way. 4 and 4. Bits and bytes and trits and trit. You guys need to, if our wacky ass fucking ancestors who used the same exact mathematics as us, who figured out how to, you know, what a meter is and like what the golden ratio is and like how to organize a society, like that was the one day they were like, you know what, you should look at this day. And upon checking again and looking at my fingers, huh. Huh. Wait a second. 1221 2012. Or if you're from Europe, 2112 2012. Everybody can understand that. 1221 2012. Well, that's a mirror and a loop. 1221 mirror 2012 loop. I'm teaching you programming. Emotive code. Ah! Oh, God. Your entire world is carried in bytes, which is 8 bits. If you look at that date as 2 nibbles of trits, again, there's some value. The value isn't important. The next one is 2020. 1221 2012 2112 2012. If you read that as a trinary number, the next digit is 2020. And we all know hindsight's 2020. I'm wagering that this is the iris of the singularity. Don't the religious people have a weirder name? I'm just gonna call myself the Antichrist and just run with it. Fuck it. I looked the part, right? I know I'm a fucked up person, but my birthday is 6 plus 6. Yeah. It's wrong on Facebook, you fucking idiots. I did that for a reason. I don't want you talking to me on birthday. Leave me alone on my birthday. I don't want. That's just how I am. Fuck you. Look, I'm a weird person. I always have been. I've taken pride in it. Like, I'm just outweighting myself in a way that's made some people uncomfortable. So, like, I'm going a little bit more methodical and measured at it. Okay, maybe not measured, but methodical. And I'm trying to show my work and how I'm thinking. And, you know, if this lands me in, like, good places, I promise I will not be the greedy shithead that doesn't do anything the rest of his life, like Zuckerberg. Because Zuckerberg won, and then he just sat in his laurels and made more money. Meanwhile, everything's gotten worse, and he doesn't care what we think of him. I know, recalcitrance even hit the fucking lizard, right? The kid needs a kick in the balls. But he's our best hope. I'm gonna make fun of him, but, like, I believe in what he believes. He's just doing it the complete wrong way. Again, you'll see me throw shit at him. Hopefully that works. Show your friend. I don't want you to see it, but just show the concept to your friends. Look at my organizational way. I don't know how to organize. This is my idea. Most of us don't know how to organize. Some people never pay a bill on time, ever. And some people use payday lending for every fucking paycheck. We are a system of financiers bilking each other. That's all it is. And everybody's trying to figure out the next big thing while the bankers get more money every year. The only financially, like, responsible people are fucking bankers and accountants. That's it. because they're the one who's making enough. Okay, maybe the accountants are, but like you get the idea. I've been a programmer and like not a good one, and like I never really cared of like doing anything with myself because I knew I would just fucking put it all on black once I, got to the right age. I'm sorry. I'm not trying. I swear to God, I'm not trying to do anything wrong or hurt anybody, but like I'm gonna break some fucking boundaries, and it is gonna hurt. White supremacy, people. Again, there's always a part society component, but the fact remains is that some people can only see white light. See, look how bright it is right now with this big old face of a dude with really awesome markings on him. And look at the reflective coating. Look, you can see it's bright light. It's so bright. Look at the white. Oh, it's so bright. We developed our fucking ability to read patterns by staring at stars. That was the first humans. They followed stars and they were able to find harvests. This is in our fucking blood. Stop hating people for it. Okay? Every fucking animal equates certain colors to certain bodily functions. And you just gotta get over the fact that historically the white people jizzed everywhere, the yellow people got pissed on, the black people got shit on, and the red people are all dead. And that's just the way it worked. I'm sorry, I didn't do it, but like you could blame me for it all you want. Let's try to work together and stop trying to cut up what we think we have. We have nothing. Everybody has less and less every year. Let's figure out what the minimums are and just start working at that. Unless you're at Facebook, in which case if you're a content manager not getting paid a full salary or benefits, like you are the first ones. Those people who have to like look at all the horrific things, snuff films, like child porn, like take that stuff off of Facebook. There's an entire team of people that does that shit, and they are the most fucked up people that ever can be. And by necessity, the exposure to it fucks their heads, and they get less benefits. Then the kids that write the code. We need some of their emotional code right now. We are not communicating on a societal level, and like I am not shy about saying fuck you. Ultimate why, fuck your system, fuck whatever you guys came up with. I cannot take this anymore. Do something together. Run laps. I don't care. Explore fucking Lewis and Clark. Suck my Jewia. Do the thing again. Re-explore territory we perfectly know already. At least you're doing something together. Some of you have never left your state of birth. And some of you have and became completely different people. There is manna in the land. You reflect your environment. Nurture and nature. Everything comes together, and we need to give ourselves a little bit more nature, like away from the fucking light. And like, I don't want to do this, okay? Don't like think that like I'm this tree hut. Fuck you people. I don't want to go on these things. I would like to be the one person not allowed, but I know you guys are gonna love fucking watching me have to like interact with normal human beings. I can't stand it. I can't stand. You guys think you know anxiety. You have not seen me. Like I have been in a group of like a bunch of gorgeous women who were friends with my sister, and I just lost my fucking mind. I couldn't do anything. Oh my God. I have not spoken to another woman in decades, no, months. Like, I kept myself on lockdown. Because I'm just that fucking sexy. I would have been swept up. And if I had a fucking wife and kids, I would never do this. I know that about myself. Like, I can take this. My mother and father don't want to take it. Fuck them, they can take it. My brother and sister, whatever. I would never do this to my wife and kids. And I don't blame you for not wanting to do it to yours. Like, I get it. I would have liked it, but I'm happy I didn't get it right now. I don't think I'd be ready for it. I have done some more abuse than needed, but like I've taken some risks that no other human would take, and I loaded the dice, so I knew it wasn't that big of a risk. Again, a lot of you kids did a lot of strange things growing up, a little experimentation. I had a list of directions. Wasn't exact, but it was close enough that I got to tilt my line of thinking and how I wanted. You all are highly dehydrated in ways that you don't understand. I am too, by the way. There I am. Mountain Dew. Unsweet tea. Yeah, this is part of the thing. I get to like come down with you guys because like clearly I'm not doing anything while I'm with you. So I'm drinking water. I had a beer one time on it. I'm part of dehydrating yourself makes you feel more. You guys don't understand that water actually inhibits electricity. It reduces conductivity in your fucking emotions, and you really need to be thirsty again. Like, I mean, uncomfortably thirsty to the point that you would kill for a drink of water, because that's how the rest of the world lives. Okay, you're starting to see your water supplies get poisoned. It's because you guys don't give a fuck. This happens. Tale as old as time. I don't give a shit that the fucking Catholic Church was molesting boys the entire fucking time since Jesus. Of course they were. They're gonna fucking stick that. They're gonna stick Epstein right up our asses. They don't give a fuck. Leave the Catholic Church. Blame the Jews. Of course. They're working on it already. Again, I'm being a pragmatic, okay? I don't think we did anything wrong, but we're going to get blamed anyway. Okay? Stop thinking like so XY and throw a Z-axis in there, okay? I once saw a movie where the prostitutes said you could have a HJ, a BJ, or a ZJ. And if you got to ask for the last one, you can't afford it. I think you all need some ZJs right now and like start seeing the world as it really is versus the candy bar crystal board that you keep seeing the world through. I know because I love that shit and like I want the world to stay that way, but like clearly it's not good for the world. Like I'm having a great time. This is the most entertaining part of like our existence as a fucking species, and like we get front row seats to it. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. We're gonna record and see people just lose their shit in ways that's just fucking incredible, and we're all gonna be like competing with each other, capitalist style, to like win the most points or the most views or whatever, but for good and to help each other and to help people like us. You gotta just relate on your phenotype, guys. Like you're gonna remember, it's like white people are always gonna get more because they shine more, and black people will donate to people that look like them. That's just how it works. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to like get something done here. And if I get a bunch of rich Jewish white people to give me billions of dollars, I will give it to you as somebody who watched this first. Just send me a message because I won't read it, and I'm just fucking joking with you. I'm giving it straight back to people that are around me. I'm just gonna like literally just piss wealth. I'm gonna beat people with fucking stacks of hundred. That's my job. I'm gonna make my job beating people with stacks of hundreds. I'm gonna need a fucking waiver here. We're too litigious, you know that, right? Yeah, we deal with way too much law. I think we gotta cut down our legal lease because some lawyers doing excellent and the rest of them are just licking boots. And too many doctors are killing each other. I mean themselves. I mean patients. I don't know. It's getting really weird up there. But having a baby costs like 36 grand down here, and like that's more than minimum wage. So clearly we know where our priorities lie. The midwives did that shit for free. What were we thinking? OBGYN, really? Really? Look, I'm just saying we have problems and we're not discussing them at all. At least not honestly. We're having loaded discussions with different sets of data and different, let's just go there. It's here. It's ours. Let's just make that the thing. Like, okay, now you need to see. You need to live it. You need to be part of it. Like, ration your fucking residency, man. Like, Airbnb everything. Like, it's not that complicated. You guys are supposed to figure this out 8 fucking years ago. God, you're all obsessed with just surviving, and I don't blame you. Like, it's getting bad out there. I'm just insulated because I'm fucking awesome. And like, I made all the right investments at the right time. Look at that. Again, like, I'm starting to show my fucking tiredness now. Like, I want everybody to be happy. I love you all, and I want you to be happy people that don't fucking bother me. Like, here I am broadcasting my authentic, personal self in ways that, I should be uncomfortable with, but I'm not because I have no social skills, and I think I'm dyslexic in, like, some social realm, because, I've always said weird shit because I just don't consider certain social implications in my speech, and I'm going to use that to my advantage. Sometimes our quirks, like snorting, picking noses, smelling bad, saying fucked up shit. It may embarrass us, but it also makes us memorable. And I remember a lot of you. I have a very, very good memory about some of the things when I grew up as a kid. I remember the kids that I played football with. Matt Pastuca, Steuben, Stern, Rosen, Morales, shit, what was his name? I'm trying to remember one black guy's name, I can't remember. It's not Cave, he was Indian. Shit, me and him were good friends too. I'm an asshole, fuck. He was Brazilian, but he just had dark skin. I'm working with a mixed bag here. Look, I'm throwing everything, every piece of dookie I could find at the wall right now. Like, I didn't pick up the coke habit to do this, but like, it's a nice thing to add to it. Like, I live with a fentanyl addict who was recovering, and the only thing he knew how to bond with people on was drugs. So, I had a great time, but again, I've taken some risks knowing full well what I was getting myself into. And every step of the way, I have had another revelation of who I am and learning about myself and loving the world that much more. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm so happy that I did it, and I'm so happy that I'm still here, and I am not going to say sorry for it. I am happy that everybody is alive and in good spirits, even though they hate me, and I'm cool with that. Yeah, as long as you're alive, we can hate each other the rest of our lives. I'm good with that. I'm that fucking petty. Compete against you, fucking. I don't care. Like, at least you're alive and you're still kicking it. Like, once you're dead, you're dead. Like, the dead don't give a fuck about living because they're dead. They're never coming back. The only thing we can do is leave as much data as possible and hope we live past our expiration date. People that are spending all their time and money just becoming gods, that's all you're doing. You're becoming gods at the expense of a lot of people that are dying from missing basic services. Whatever basic services you think your advanced technological society should be giving. Carte blanche, pro bono, whatever you want to call it. Like, whatever happened to feeding people you didn't like shit? Like, just make a bunch of protein bars and feed it to people that don't want to work. Call it FUBA. Like, oh, you want to eat the food bar? Fine, go ahead. They're fucking hard as shit to eat. I've lived on protein bars. It's really difficult. Like, they just dry your fucking mouth out. They taste, just like sugary shit. And like, wouldn't that make you feel good to know that, okay, you work, you get to eat good, and this guy's fucking off, he gets food bar? Stop giving them money. You're just creating more problems. Give me your money. That will solve your problems. Did I give myself an arrhythmia? Goddamn, all that fucking caffeine, man. You guys are addicts to caffeine in some ways that some of you just don't understand. I just had a fucking full Mountain Dew, and I'm already feeling it again. I don't do caffeine. I used to. A lot of it. And like, now, not anymore. God damn it, man. Getting water. Drinking water. Yeah, I think we should just give it up and just let all the water get poisoned. And just make sure everybody has to get water delivered. It would create a shitload of jobs. Guaranteed. Just deliver water. Or carry water in a fucking circle. I don't care. Run laps together. Whatever the fuck you need, just do it together. Force people to like spend time with each other. Like, force people to live in places they're not used to. Get people out of their comfort zone, but let them stay in their comfort zone. Like, we could just color code our society and let red people live with red people and blue people live with blue people, and where there's high densities, just have a purple zone. Like, could we just like have like the blue rules and the red rules, and you both can like separate yourselves? Like, we had this thing when I was growing up. It's called machinima, and it was red versus blue. It was a whole big thing. I didn't watch it, but like I knew what it was, and that's all it is red versus blue. Why don't you just have red sections and blue sections, and the rules are completely different, and people are allowed to live in that section if they so choose. And we all have a share of the land, so that goes with us wherever we want to go. During the war, we all had public housing because you had to house your workers, and now we don't house anybody except people with money. Take care of that shit. Like, it's looking more and more like 1948 in all the worst fucking ways. Like, I don't know how we went so far backwards so quickly, but we got there. Like, I'm going to give Israel a lot of flack, not because I don't like them, because I want them to survive and to live a good, happy life, and it's just not going to work out where you guys are. And I know it's tough for me to say this as a young piece of shit prick, but if we believe the same God, then He wants you to survive and live to an old age with lots of grandkids. He doesn't want you to water the land, soil with your blood because you decide to stay till the end. That's a Christian thing. They like to die. That's fine. Or Muslim. I don't know. We don't do that. We fucking run. Okay? We are the nation with no land. We don't stay and fight to the death. That's what we don't do that shit. We fucking leave. I don't know where you guys missed that shit, but like next year there's some good. At least we're living. Fuck it. Like, we left for famine. If you guys realize like how much of a difference you would make if you just made another fucking country like a superpower just by moving there, I'm telling you, you guys can probably model and like save Jerusalem in all the ways that matter and reproduce it somewhere else with fucking 3D printing. Just do that. Stop getting so attached. See, look, if you all left at the same time, the vacancy and vortex in the Muslim power structure would destabilize their entire society overnight. And like, yeah, you'd lose Israel, but they would lose their entire reason for organizing together, and they would go back to killing each other. I'm just saying. Love him or hate him, Dick Cheney killed a shitload of Muslims. Okay? I didn't vote for him. I couldn't vote for him. But he was there all the same. The equal and opposite reaction of everything that we've seen so far is why I'm always going to run as far to the radical side as I can, because I'm still free and I can think that radically. I don't necessarily believe in all of it. Some of it I do. But that's the most logical step to take when the entire world is going upside down. You gotta think sideways. This is me speaking from the heart that might be, silent heart attack right now for all I know. You fucking, it was the tea. I don't know, it was either Mountain Dew or the tea. It couldn't have been the weed or the blow. I do those way more often. I never have this problem. I'm telling you guys right now, like I'm probably be quitting doing some of these because I won't be getting lit anymore. But also that, like, I want it to be a special thing when I do this. I don't want it to just be me getting through another week trying to make another $1. No, I'm gonna make like January my lit fucking month. And maybe if I'm a good boy, I'll do it my birthday too. But I think I'm gonna take this year, just fucking nail this thing down, like sober. But I think it's good shit, and I'm glad I did everything that I did to get here, and I don't regret any of it. And I want all of you to be happy, and I'm doing this to win, to save the world, to high score, to build a Lifestream with the consciousness of our people in digital cyberspace with ones and zeros. Maybe zeros, ones, and twos later on. I don't know, but like we need to like talk. And like, I don't want to talk to you, so I'm going to broadcast myself and fuck you if you don't listen to me. If you do, thank you. If you don't agree with me, you can get the fuck out or do it yourself maybe. I don't know. This is better than staying silent, and this is better than exploding with rage and anger about how you hate the world. I've hated the world way longer than you, little bitch. Okay, number one. Number two, men have very few ways to productively get their aggression out, and particularly if they're bad at sports. Like, you're fucked. Okay, video games maybe, but like, we gotta give dudes a way to fucking rage and like scream and throw things and like get their shit everywhere. And once they calm down, what did you learn? Are you gonna do that again? Okay, go ahead. We need to give people a space to blow up, and too many kids are living in an alien world with like really powerful tools. You know that some of the porn you can see on the front page of like any streaming site? Well, now you know what Pornhub is. Just look at the titles. it gets very extreme very quickly. That sort of footage would have gotten you killed a couple of decades ago. Would have got you burned at the stake at any other point in time in history, but like we don't have that anymore. We live in an alien world that our minds are not capable of processing. We are poisoned with light in ways that we can't understand. We are blind to things that are right in front of our fucking eyes. I know I'm not the best communicator, but I'm what you got. Help me help you. No, don't talk to me. Fuck you. You're fucking scary. I hate all you people. Why me? Generation why me? Ultimate why, flexing my why. Oh, God, I look fucking great for doing nothing. Oh my God. When you really just fucking win at life at every level, like, this must be what Jared Kushner feels like. Like, I am just so awesome in every fucking way that, like, that kid has done everything. He's been in all parts of the fucking administration. Like, I am in awe of all the things you've gotten done. Sir, I wish my kids that I'm not gonna have are, like, as all-encompassing as you. But I'm voting for your wife. Yeah, I'm voting for titties. Like, I'm telling you girls right now, like, if there's two women up there, the one with bigger tits wins. Bigger tits, blonder hair. I'm telling you how to beat me. Like, you want me? Put them along with big tits up there. I will vote for you. If AOC gets 900 cc's, no. I'll change my party to Democrat. Sweetheart, you look great. Okay? Pelosi, you're looking wonderful for your age. Pump those tits up. What do you have to lose? I'm not going to listen to what's coming out of your fucking mouths. Like, it's all... But, like, at least I'll look at you. May even vote for you. Titties. Can't wait till I put the cup sizes next to the fucking name. Here, AOC, Triple D, Ivana, Quadruple F. Here's a tough one. Put their pictures there. Ooh, that one. This is the male you're dealing with right here. I'm telling you how to beat him. Girls, it's up to you. Ladies, it's up to you. I am not going to force you. I am going to tell you shit that you know is true. And you could have been winning the whole time with blowjobs for votes. As long as you get to see it. Hey, just go into the booth with them. Hey. Go into the booth. They can't see a goddamn thing once you're in that fucking booth. And you'll get to see the goods. Can you... I've had plenty, but, like, some dudes have never gotten a blowjob. Like, you girls gotta do some charity work, okay? Figure this. The amount... You think of how much money these rich people pay for a plate at these, like, leaders fucking things? How much would somebody on the opposite side pay for a blowjob from AOC? That bitch will suck dick 4 times. She'll have enough to fucking win, like, 9 elections. Like, girls... I know you don't want to hear this. Legalize it. The dudes are going to do it anyway. You know, you're never going to get rid of it. You may as well profit off of it. And create a safe space, because I think that's what you're all missing the most. And we certainly aren't communicating on agenda level. So, like, I'm going to, like, Uber 8-man this shit, and you can just, like, jump on board, because you know they're going to have... Whatever they're going to have to hear it from a dude. And my father still calls women broads. And he's the most feminist man I know. Trust me, girls. You're in good hands with me. I'm going to say some annoying shit to you, and I'm going to call you cunts one way or the other, but, like... That's why I watch Game of Thrones. I got to hear and say cunt more. I love that shit. I could lose everything else about it, but thank you. Thank you, Game of Thrones, for bringing cunt back. This is my... I can say what I want. Fuck you for saying otherwise. I love you all, for one or all. We are all part of this together. We're all in the race. We're all going for the high score. We all need to broadcast a little bit more.